You're working as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Could you share a specific story where you saw the positive impact of sports on refugee communities?
Yes, First of all, I'm very honored to be the Goodwill Ambassador because humanitarian work, it's always something since I was young, I really admire. And then I got this opportunity. I really think that's a great honor to have this opportunity to do a little contribution or to make a little change. And I visited my first refugee camp experience is this beginning of this year in February in Kenya, Kakuma refugee camp. As athletes, as a sports person, of course, I went there to see the overall environment, but of course, more focus on sports. Then I see the sports activity is really popular in that camp. The camp has over 200,000 people there, and sports nowadays become a very important activity, and especially for girls. I remember I met with a women's soccer team, and they are quite popular not only within the refugee camp, but also the region, and supporting by the local government, also some international organizations, and they are able to participate the regional events, and they win a couple of matches. So which is very unique, because this way can help the refugee have the opportunity to communicate with the outside of lives, with the local people, and even with the international, to show who they are, to tell them their stories, and then hopefully can get support. So that's a very important activity nowadays. And of course, in the coming Olympics, we will have the Olympic refugee team, which is first time start in 2016 Rio Games. At that time, I was IOC member. I think that's great to have the refugee Olympic team, and that's what a Olympic movement stand for. So I'm very proud to say that.
You should be proud of yourself doing that. According to your observation, while you're working with UNHCR, what do you believe are the most significant barriers preventing refugees from participating in sports, and how can the global community address these challenges?
I think the IOC have done a great job to bring the refugee team to have these opportunities to participate in the Olympics. But that's not only purpose. I think the purpose is the refugee Olympic team, the athlete as the example, to encourage more people to don't give up their dreams, not only sports dream, every dream, not only refugees, but also normal people like us, to what kind of difficulties we have, please keep up your dream. Of course, to help the people to have a dream, need a lot of support, especially refugees. From my experience, visited the refugee camp, they barely have equipment. They don't have a coach program. They may have some support, of course, not enough. And I remember even the shoes. They don't have their own soccer shoes. They have a sports library. The first time I heard about that, I visited the library. Actually, basically, they are rental the boots for the kids who participate in the soccer, and so they barely to have those equipment. Of course, if you want to be competition, you need more support. You need a transportation, you need coaches, you need a supporting team, etc. So, especially the girls team, I was talking to one of the girls, and she says she's a young mother. She says, it's hard for me to go out competition because I have 3 kids. So when I leave, there's nobody taking care of my kids, etc. So there's many difficulties and but the local supporting team is trying their best to support. But of course, we need more resources to help. I think that through the help is not only help sports, but also to how to improve their lives and finally to try to achieve their dreams. It's very important.